Hey everyone, this is Mike's Toontown. I didn't think I'd be making another update video this soon, but after the recent Plush Brains video, some stuff has been going down, so I kind of have to address it. Plush Brains Amy. Now, this doesn't have to do with her specifically, but it has to do what has happened after I introduced her, because some stuff has been going down, and it's not fun, let me just tell you that. So, when I introduced her, I was really afraid of how people would take to her. It was my first time attempting to do a female character who I could not imitate the voice for. So, yeah, that was the big worry. I thought people would find her annoying. Another worry was that people would not take kindly to the liberties I was doing with her. But, thankfully, those have not been a problem. Everyone actually seems to really like her so far. She's made a good first impression, and I'm really happy about that. But what I'm not happy about is this. After I introduced Amy in Plush Brains, immediately, people were getting on my case about one thing. Where's Sonic? Why is Sonic not here too? You cannot have Amy without Sonic. And I don't remember that being a rule, per se. I really don't. But yeah, no, for some reason, all of a sudden, everybody and their mother is getting together to just, you know, get me to add Sonic to the show. I'm not doing it, guys. You should know how this works by now. I say it all the time. I do not take character requests because there's a lot of factors. Like, what can I do with the character? Do I want the character? You know, am I comfortable doing the character, you know? Again, I think sometimes it's just not good enough at times, and it stresses me out. And here's the thing. I know if this is probably going to keep going and going, because I'm willing to bet that this could either go one of two ways. Either one, it will be stopped and it will just slow down and everything will be fine, or it's going to keep on going and it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, I'm worried somebody's going to threaten me, and at that point, I don't know what's going to happen. That's the big reason. Like, characters like Arnold, for instance. Arnold is actually the only Plush Brains character who is so far in this category where everyone kept asking me to add him, and I didn't want to, because he was meant to be a one-time character. Then somebody threatened me, and at that point, back then, I didn't know what to do about it, so I was just like, fine, I'll add him. But, you know, for that very reason, the reason why that's his reason for being on the show, so I'm not comfortable using him. So that's why you rarely see Arnold. And basically, if y'all keep pestering me to add Sonic, and if it even gets to that point where people threaten me to put him in, that's basically going to be, that's not going to be a win for you guys. Even if Sonic's in the show for that reason, I'm not going to use him because I'm not going to feel comfortable. Point is, I don't have any plans on adding Sonic. I am sorry. I usually don't, like, make update videos to address this specific thing, but it was so out of control within a day, I had to say something. I'm going to give it some time. Hopefully everything calms down. If it doesn't, then I hate to say that Amy might have to be removed from the channel. I might have to kill her off. And I know this is not a joke. I'm not saying this to scare people. I'm actually dead honest, because people have also been saying that now that I have a Sonic character in Plush Brains, this immediately means I am now a 100% certified Sonic fan, which is something I do not want to be associated with. I mean, some of my other friends that I've been meeting have Sonic characters in their shows, and yet they're not full-on Sonic fans, and nobody gets on their case about them. In fact, they haven't gotten their cases about not having Sonic in the show either, so, like, again, I don't understand why it's me, in particular, that has to go through this. So, yeah, I'm not willing to put up with this, because I know what that community's all about, so it's just, I'm trying to be as limited as possible. The reason for all the Sonic-related videos is due to Crossworlds. There's that, if you're looking for that. But I'm not about to go down this rabbit hole, so if the requests for Sonic continue, Amy will get killed off. As a result, you won't be seeing her anytime soon, within like the next week or two, until I absolutely know for sure whether or not it's safe to use her, because as it stands, I don't think it's safe to be using her a lot with all of the requests for Sonic. And I'd really hate for Amy to fall down that path, like the same path as Arnold and Marge, where technically people killed the character for me. I rarely use those two characters because either, like, you know, the audience had a part in them joining the show in the first place and it was very forced, or the character had been voted off as horrible to the point where I just don't feel comfortable using them. And that's a real shame, honestly. So, yeah. I really don't want Amy to fall in that category because I have a lot of ideas for her, and whether or not we'll see them is if, you know, the requests stop. And I want to take this moment to thank all of my moderators who have been very active in, like, removing these requests and addressing everything and whatnot. I really respect that, guys. And, you know, they want to see me do stuff with Amy. There are other people, too, who don't request that want to see me do stuff with Amy. So please, for everyone who's trying to get Sonic on Plush Brains, think for a moment, what would the other people who don't care about this thing would think? What if, you know, they want Amy? If you like the addition of Amy, then stop asking for Sonic. Otherwise, she's gone. I'm dead honest about this. This is not a joke. I'm sorry if this is very sloppy. It's just, you know, I had to get this all out there. Here we go. No joke. This is not even the main reason why I had to make this update video. It just kind of became the main motive to make it. But I wanted to talk about something that was a little bit more light-noted, if you will. I can't even say words correctly because I'm so stressed out with this whole Sonic fiasco. But, so it's August now. And you'd think, given how I've been this year, and after I just did a whole, you know, Let's Play for somebody's birthday in July, I wouldn't do one in August. Well, if you were thinking that, I guess you're sadly mistaken because, I don't know if you've heard this, but it's the 35th anniversary of the Nicktoons this month, and you know me, I'm a Nickelodeon guy, and I also have a friend of mine whose birthday's coming up soon, that being Wesley the cartoon fan, and since he's also a big Nickelodeon guy, I think it's only right we honor both of those with another Let's Play, and it's going to be Nicktoons Unite for the Nintendo DS. Yeah, you all thought I forgot about the fact that I could do DS games now? Oh, no, don't worry. I haven't forgotten. It's just that a lot of the games are too big, but this one's a nice, decent length. And yeah, that will be it. That will be the Let's Play that will celebrate both of those. So I hope you look forward to that. The first part should be up on Tuesday coming up. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And yeah. I guess that's pretty much it. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy. I hope you understand where I'm coming from, because I really don't want to kill off Amy for a reason like this. That would just be totally unfair. Just please consider for a moment what I would like to do with my own show and, you know, everyone who wants to see Amy live, for God's sake. Actually, can we get a hashtag Save Amy in the comments? Let the people who've been requesting Sonic know that you want Amy to stay. So, with this said, I just hope that there's a good outcome for this, because I really would hate for it to come to that. I really do not want that to be the case. I was so worried about how people would even accept Amy as a character on my show. I didn't even consider the fact that people would start asking me for more Sonic characters. So, yeah, I'm sorry, but there you go. This is going to be a mess to edit because it was all over the place, but what can you do? Anyways, I'll be seeing you soon.